Okay, seriously? How many more 2017 films are going to have ties to King Arthur this year? Seriously. Transformers: The Last Knight is the latest Transformers film directed by Michael Bay, who claims this is his last, and stars Mark Wahlberg returning as Cade Yeager from the fourth film. And look, when Transformers 1 came out 10 years ago, I was a hyped up teenager that sort of spoke to the inner teenager, and it is still kind of a movie that I enjoy, but my god, this movie is insulting. Please, Michael Bay, enough. No more. Forget the paycheck. This is just degrading now. Transformers: The Last Knight follows a plot that attempts to revolve around Merlin's staff that connects the Transformers to King Arthur, with the staff being the MacGuffin of the film, and winds up being the central point to yet another war between the Autobots and Decepticons. And believe me, the amount of sexual puns that are in this film, and sexual innuendos, that revolve around the goddamn staff is just as bad as it was with that seed bullshit in the fourth film. From the get-go, you can tell there isn't much thought put into this film. This film features some of the laziest opening and closing credits I've seen in years. The evil Optimus Prime the trailers and posters tease isn't in the film till the last 30 minutes. But the most insulting thing about this film is that a writer's room for the franchise was formed, and this is one of the stories that we got. Like, what were they doing? They had to have been on MDMA or something. Look, there are a lot of problems with this film, where really there is no proper through line to the film. Where this really is just scenes sort of mashed together with some night references sort of trickled in. The plot is incredibly convoluted with so many characters that just get forgotten about, or are just completely unnecessary. The brave girl that Isabella Mona plays, who was sort of front and center in the trailers, really she has no purpose here. They try to set up sort of a surrogate daughter relationship with Cade, but she isn't seen for half of the film, and Cade's daughter is still alive and he's still in contact with her during the film, so really she served absolutely no purpose other than that eye candy, I guess, for the trailers, which is disturbing. She's a 14-year-old girl. Laura Haddock, who typically is good in films like Guardians of the Galaxy, really here is just a British Megan Fox, who has to be a professor because she's British. I mean, they had to make some sort of attempt to have a smart female character in this, and it's just done in the most Michael Bay way possible. You know, as a character that's sort of a vital part of the so-called plot here, she really comes into the story far too late for us to care about her. There's just so much nonsense scattered throughout the film that really feels like it's over 3 hours long, when it's really 2.5 hours, and supposedly the second shortest in the film series. But I really felt like I just watched Transformers 4 all over again. Anthony Hopkins in this film has to have gotten one of the biggest paychecks in Hollywood. He's one of the greatest actors of all time, but I don't think anyone is buying what he is saying in this film. And look, not to mention the abundance of flat side comic relief characters that this film attempts to weave into the story with that usual goofy Transformers humor, but just falls so horribly. No one in the theater was laughing at any point during this movie, and there are so many little awkward pauses that the film attempts to weave in to give you a moment to laugh, but seriously, no one laughed. Just, if a film absolutely needs to have that comic relief character, just pick one. Write stuff that's actually funny. Test this with people. This film has a lot of nods to previous films and kind of indulges on parts that weren't really anyone's favorites, like the return of John Turturro in this film. Everything here is just in excess and unnecessary, and the film just shows that in spades. The only positives here I can really give are to the visuals, with the VFX work, the action scenes, the set decoration especially. They're all top notch here. It's just really too bad it's let down by everything else in the movie. The film is just so jumbled from a screenwriting and an editing point of view. It really is hard to care about all the visual noise that you get on screen. Guys, Transformers 5 is an insulting assault on the senses, and really all I can want from the Transformers franchise is a reboot that can separate the Bayhem from the Transformers. Like, look, I love Travis Knight, I loved Kubo and the Two Strings from last year, but I'm really not holding out too much hope for that Bumblebee film if Michael Bay is going to be hovering over that movie. So please guys, do not waste your time with Transformers 5 Last Night. It should be avoided. Honestly, if aliens visit, we need to hide this film and Independence Day Resurgence, because seriously, even Showgirls would be a better choice to give them. And that movie is horrible. So guys, Transformers The Last Night gets a 3.5 out of 10. from me. I hope you liked this review. If you did like it, do remember to hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below in the comment section. Are you a fan of the Transformers franchise? Were you looking forward to this film? Do let me know down below in the comment section. And don't forget, if you want to subscribe to the channel, do hit the subscribe button, as well as the little bell next to it, which will notify you when the Mono Report uploads new content. And don't forget to also follow the Mono Report on Facebook and Twitter at the Mono Report. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to stay right here for your Mono Fix. Bye, guys.